set the budget to 20,000 to decorate this home. Thank you for the likes. How's it going? I'm about to start decorating this apartment. I'm gonna fix the screen real quick though to just so you guys can see better. And we have a single male sim living here. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, I like scrolling before bed too. Okay, we're gonna make this a little tiny bathroom in here. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you stopping by. See, I usually don't decorate much for male sims, but we'll see what the vibe's gonna be in here. Yeah, I appreciate the love. Thank you for the taps. Let's add some lighting in here. So do you play The Sims? Okay, yeah, there's no door to the bedroom. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing The Sims for years now, like over a decade, and I love it. I feel like I'm gonna keep the color scheme in here. It's not bad. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put the kitchen. Thank you for the likes. Oh yeah, I just went a little CC shopping today. I don't have a ton of mods, but I definitely have a ton of CC. I think I'm gonna put the kitchen in this little corner and then like at the dining table by these windows. But yeah, I just love CAS, so I'm always CC shopping for new CAS items. See what counters I want to use. My favorite CC creators, I have a lot of them in my link tree on my Pinterest. But I follow a bunch of them on like Patreon. I like Key Gross or something like that for like Black Sims. Twisted Cat is really good. I love her. But yeah, I follow a bunch of people. So it's hard to kind of keep up. There's another one that I like for build. I forget. that does kind of like a Y2K-ish vibes. Hydra, I think it is, for builds. But I try to link as much of my CC as possible on my Pinterest. How much is this fridge? Because I'm trying to only have a 20,000 simoleon budget, and it's a single male sim, so I don't know if he needs like a super bougie fridge. This one's only 1,000 simoleons. Yeah, I love Twisted Cat. All her stuff is amazing. Such great quality CC. Can't talk. But yeah, most of my CC I get is also free. I do like Leo Sims though, which their stuff isn't free, but it's just so good. And I love their build items. So I have splurged on their stuff before. I think that's like the only creator I've actually bought CC from. Oh yeah, I use some of their stuff too. Fantastic jewelry and accessories. Okay. Yeah, I've been getting more into kind of giving my Sims accessories and such. Being more intentional with my Sims. This is going to be a tiny little kitchen. But I get most of my CC. I do Patreon, CurseForge, and the Sims resource is where I get most of my CC. And I can do like a little aisle. A little island situation going on. And then a tiny dining room table. And tattoos and stuff that I download too. Because I love some good alternative Sims. But on my regular Sims, I need to get into using more accessories. These bar stools are a little pricey, but I like them. I've also got more into like decorating builds, and I've recently started trying to learn how to build. So, are you a builder? I do like downloading off the gallery though. Oh, I redrew townies just to add real. Yeah, so this is like my forever save. I'm on generation 6 and generation 7 was just born. So I like going in and editing the towns and the townies. This is my generation 6 brother, and I like to keep up with the family, make sure they're, moving out, getting jobs, all that stuff. And just replacing townies, editing them, downloading people off the gallery, downloading NPCs, all that good stuff. Shell challenges. I did one a little while ago as like a collab with a creator on here, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I do like to make little stories in my head and, you know, just have a colorful town, fill up empty lots, all that stuff. But I did one shell challenge and it was a lot of fun. I've been really trying to get into building more. It's a little difficult, but I'm trying to learn. I will say decorating is a little more my speed. I feel like when I first started playing The Sims, I just never edited. I would just download a home off the gallery and like call it a day. Okay, just with that, we're already down to like 15,000 simoleons. So yeah. I feel like we should, before I start decorating, let me try to get the essentials in. But I love this little kitchen. Generation 76 out of the 100 Legacy Challenge. And then businesses and hobbies broke your save. That is devastating. I have only ever gotten up to like generation 7 or 6 before this save, and then the life and, you know, whatever pack, I don't want to say it on here, broke my game and I lost that save. That's why I want to get like a second, like a hard drive or something to save my files in, because it's such a devastating feeling, for real. I know that was terrible. 76 generations is crazy to lose. I used to never play legacy challenges, so I started this particular save, so. Oh, I would cry too. I would be unwell for days if I lost all that progress in The Sims. But yeah, I definitely want, I have multiple saves of this save file that I could go into, but I want to get like an external hard drive to save my progress, because you never know with these expansion packs coming out what's gonna happen. Let me see what sofa I can pick. Maybe this one. That's a little pricey. I just have a little color and it kind of matches the wall in the back. But yeah, was your game like so laggy though from having that many generations? How much is this TV? 3,000 simoleons. I don't think we can afford that TV. This one's $1. So maybe we'll do this one. Okay. Yeah. I feel like what helps with this one is just deleting like screenshots, you know, just constantly watching my game, the townies, managing how many Sims I have in the world, turning off neighborhood stories, all that, just to get it to run smoothly. Maybe we can do a little rug. I also love adding a welcome mat. And I think I want to fit a bar in somewhere because he is like a party animal sim. So we can try to fit in a bar somewhere. Maybe like the tiny one from Lovestruck. Yeah. The townies, like, I turn off like adoption, so they're not adopting horses. I do go in and like check on the townies and like replace them with Sims off the gallery. And then like I add my own NPCs and stuff. And then I will like download Sims with pets already. But I turn off neighborhood stories so they're not out here having 5 horses in a 1-bedroom trailer. Yeah, I don't know, like these Sims, and then they wear all this random CC. That's why I like to go in and just kind of check on the townies, see how they're doing. Okay, so we have that. Let's, before we edit more, try to do the bathroom real quick. Usually in apartments, I don't like to change the flooring and the walls too much because I feel like if they're going to be renting, they wouldn't be changing that much of the apartment. And also, he's like a single dude. So I don't know if he cares that much. This one's 950 simoleons. Thank you for all the likes and hanging out. I was on a work trip and like busy with life, but I'm trying to come back onto stream and start streaming again because I feel like if I'm gonna be playing anyways, I might as well be on live. Oh, this one's only 11. Okay. Get a little sink. Let me do a quick save. Save the progress. How many years have you been playing The Sims for, or how long? The Sims 4 I've only been playing since 2021, but I've been playing The Sims since I was in middle school, so it's been a long time. And thanks for all the likes and 3,000 likes. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Okay, yeah, I never played the original Sims. I've played Sims 2 and 3. And I actually went back to Sims 2 for a while after Sims 3. I didn't get into Sims 4 until it was more like fleshed out and I had like a computer that can actually handle it. Because my old laptop like gave out on me and I had to stop playing The Sims for a while until I got this one. But I love The Sims 4 though. Okay, let's add a mirror. Good thing I have this CC that's like cheap. We have that. Let's add a bed. Yeah, it's a huge game. And then also, see, I don't necessarily want open worlds in The Sims 4, but I want open neighborhoods. I feel like the neighborhood should be open. There should be no loading screens to go just around in the neighborhood. But yeah, open world I don't necessarily care for as much, but I do want open neighborhoods. Let me see what bed I can get him. Well, that's 2,000 simoleons. Okay. Yeah. Which I feel like they should be able to implement that. Now, this one's only 500. It's kind of basic though, but I feel like that's what a man would pick. Let's do the dark one. I feel like a man would pick a bed with no headboard, so. See, ideally, I would love if they came out with like an elders pack where it was just like one neighborhood open world and it was a retirement community with like tons of stuff for them to do. I would love that. Let's add a bar. Yeah. Like, I definitely feel like this apartment's a little too bougie for a man, but you know, like he has pillows on the couch. I feel like a man wouldn't have that. But we gotta make it somewhat bougie. Can't have a boring build. I think Lovestruck has like a super tiny bar. So do you have a favorite expansion pack that you like? Pillows that an ex picked out, yeah. Speaking of that, I just aged him up. I haven't been in his household in a while. I gotta see if he's still like dating his ex or not. I gotta see if they're still together. Sometimes I go in and they have whole new relationships. Just gonna add a bar there in the middle since he's a party animal. I feel like he needs to have a bar. San Myshuno, yeah, I love San Myshuno. I love City Living's definitely one of my favorite packs. I like City Living, and I like, out of the new ones, the new expansion packs, I would say Businesses and Hobbies is my favorite. But I feel like it's only a good pack if you already have other packs. Yeah, I love the Businesses and Hobbies pack. There's just so much to do with it, And I like how it works with Cottage Living, which is another one of my favorites. Because I made like a little bakery in the same save file with like a different family member. And they used all of like their goods from their farm to make stuff and sell it. And I love that gameplay. Okay, we have the basics, so I think I'm just gonna decorate, put some more stuff in his room. Maybe like a dart board or something. I have these little bottles. Yes, thank you. Let's add some of these alcohol bottles. And maybe you can put some shelves with more liquor. Or just put them here. I got these little black, okay. These little Blackwoods, we can put this somewhere. He is like the problem child too, so I think it's fitting. He is one out of 4 or 5 siblings, I think. I need to add a fire alarm. Okay, let's add a fire alarm. And a trash can. I don't know if I should give him a pet or not. Probably not, this apartment's kind of tiny. Thank you for the likes. Welcome. Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Usually I add like plants and stuff, but I don't feel like he's the type to have plants because he's a party animal. I feel like he would let them expire. I want to add a little dart board, probably in the bedroom. I feel like he's going to have a lot of parties here. Invite a lot of Sims over, and maybe we can put a bubble blower or two if it'll fit in the bedroom. Oh, thank you so much for the rose. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How's everybody's night going? What time is it where y'all are at? Thank you. A little fan in the bedroom. Add a realistic touch. 10:30 West Coast. Okay. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I'm not on the East Coast, but I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So it's 1:25 in the morning here right now. You're a late night simmer. Me too. So I work at night. So when I'm not working, I usually play The Sims. So since I am not working tonight, I wanted to play The Sims and I had like a little work trip. So I was excited to come back and play The Sims after a couple days. Okay, let's see what other little details. Let's add a dartboard. Yeah, I do. I enjoy it. I could kind of, work when I want to, so that's obviously like a plus. But work is work, so I feel like we should add a poll. Maybe. If he's gonna have parties, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to find the dartboard. Oh, maybe we can add like some workout stuff. This little treadmill. It's just so limited on space here. Do it, yeah. I'll find it. Where did it go? Right here. Just put it right in front of the bed. And right here. In this little space. So once again, he's the problem child out of his siblings. So he's the partier. He would go to parties on the beach and stuff while he was in high school. Just causing problems. That's supposed to be like a little blanket, but I like it as like a rug. We added a dartboard. It's definitely giving a little bit of like frat boy vibes in here. Oh, I think we need like a stereo and maybe a game console. We still have like now 9,000 simoleons that we could use. gonna put it right there. Yeah. Let me find a stereo as well. I'm gonna add a bubble blower. Do you play any other games besides The Sims? Is this not clipping into the bubble blower? Hogwarts Legacy. You played Animal Crossing but got bored. Same with Dreamlight Valley. See, I loved Animal Crossing. I do go back and forth with it every once in a while. But I discovered Hello Kitty Island Adventure and I am in love. I like it more than Animal Crossing. There's so much to do. They're always updating, so there's new quests. I am in love with the game. I had it for like a month already and I've put in like over 100 hours. So I love that game. And there's another one that I play on PlayStation that's a free game, I think called Paella, or honestly I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's lots of fun too. Very cozy vibes. Yes, I definitely recommend getting it if you like cozy vibes. Because I feel like you never, even if you do all your quests, you can still decorate visitors' cabins. You can plant flowers and redecorate, play mini games, collect items. Which, if you're gonna play, collect everything because you're gonna need it for a quest eventually. So you need to like collect everything. But I love it so much. Let's see what stereo. I like this one. That looks like a little Google Home thing. And I'm thinking we definitely need some more like stuff here maybe. And probably some posters. Yeah. Yeah, Animal Crossing, I feel like it gets boring after a while for sure. It's like the same old thing. But there's just so much to do in Hello Kitty that I love it. And there's always visitors, and every week there's like new stuff going on. There's events. So definitely keeps you entertained. And there's like unlimited storage for when you're gathering items. Let me see what wall decor I can hang up for him. And I have to have him get a job and see if he's still in a relationship. yeah, you have like unlimited storage. The abilities that like the islanders have when they are your companion are also so good. It's just a lot of fun, and you have to build up friendships to unlock new quests. Always something to do. I at least play it almost every day just for a couple minutes because there's also like new daily quests every day. So I at least try to get those done and build up my friendships. And there's also like worlds within the main world that you can travel to where there's whole other like characters and stuff. So it's definitely something I recommend. I'm Bob Pancakes. Yeah, I definitely recommend it if you're like a cozy gamer. I haven't played Dreamlight Valley because I'm not like a Disney person. That I do like cozy games like Animal Crossing, and I like Hello Kitty so much more. Okay, let's see what I can put maybe above his bed, like some posters or something. It's fun and versed. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley I haven't played because I don't know if I will. Just because I'm not a Disney person. I don't know why it's not clipping. But I feel like this would be something like a female sim would have. City Skylines. Okay, I don't think I've heard of it. Yeah, the new game that I also discovered was, I really don't know how to pronounce it. Palea, I think it might be. And it is a free game. It's like a tiny like game. It doesn't take up much storage, but it is tons of fun. And the new one, the Palea, I think it is, it's like on an online server, kind of like Roblox and like those things. But there's like quest and gardening and fishing and all that that you can do too, and a bunch of like quest that you can accomplish. Yeah, that's how it is. I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing it right because I just recently got into this game and I've found like a community that's into it. I had like added some people from there, and honestly, it's a lots of fun. I'm just not sure if I was pronouncing it right because English is my second language, so. But yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it. Just been guessing, yeah. I gotta look up a video and see if like the pronunciation to it, how people pronounce it. And you can put a piece of art up here, and then I think we're pretty much done. We got the bubble blower. I might try to put some I don't know if I have more like decor like this, like these little party items. But that game is free to play, but I would recommend not playing it on Switch because it's terrible on there and so laggy. Play it on like PC or PS5 or something like that, Xbox. I play it on the PS5. But I would not recommend playing it on Switch because I tried and it was terrible. Yeah, single guy, party vibes. I think the mission was accomplished and it's a nice little place. Yeah, maybe we can add like a little computer. I don't know if he even has space for that. Oh, you have PS5? Yeah. It works great on there. Like the Switch, which is what I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure on, Palea. It does not look good on there because it's like an online server. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, though, works fine on there. And I downloaded it on the PS5. It barely takes up like any space because it's a tiny game. One of the island. I was thinking that, but we gotta leave like one for like room to cook. I guess I could try to fit it on this one. This little tiny one from the Strangerville. Okay, that works. That works. Hey, welcome. Oh, you have this game on your Legion Go. Okay, okay. How's it going? Okay, let's go into live mode. Oh, let's do a quick save of the progress. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. Okay, let's go into live mode and we gotta get him a job. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make his job yet. Maybe we can do like a housewarming party. But everybody he knows is kind of like teenagers, so we'll see. We'll see who he knows because he just aged up. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you forgot to save. Yeah, I try to always continue to save. Because I've had my game crash a couple times since the update. So I try to save before anything. Let's have him get a job. And he has 6,000 simoleons left over, so he's good. I have most of my legacy family living in Zamjuno because I feel like they just like the apartment vibes. But my current heir, though, lives in Strangerville because it's part of the legacy challenge. Okay, let's see. Maybe the lawyer path? I feel like he would be sleazy. Or we could have him be a criminal. Entertainer, firefighter. So I do have this custom mod where they can be a lawyer. Yeah, so I have most of the expansion packs, or I have all of the expansion packs, except werewolves and vampires. But I have all of the expansion packs. I do not have all the stuff packs though, but all of the expansion packs except for werewolves and vampires I own. Welcome in. I think I'm gonna have him try to join the lawyer career. And he just starts off like as a receptionist or something. And he does not want to have kids. Okay. Oh, he does not have a relationship. Maybe let's have him go on Cupid's Corner. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I think there's a sale happening right now for the next 7 days. It's like a mid-summer sale. And I think like a couple of them are pretty good. But yeah, there is a sale going on right now. Yeah, check for sure. Because I even saw, I think one of the newer ones, like the Life, and I don't want to say the other word because it's on TikTok. But yeah, that one, the Gothic one, I think it was like $20 something on sale. So I feel like that's pretty good because it is a newer pack. But I own all of them except for werewolves and vampires, but I don't think I want to get werewolves and vampires just because I usually like more realistic gameplay in general. But I did get the fairies and it is fun. If you guys want to see the fairies world, we can. Okay. Only young adults. Life and Grim. Okay, yeah, that is clever. I'll have to remember that. Okay, he does not like her traits, so he's probably gonna find her unattractive. So next. But yeah, the Life and Grim pack I think is on sale. It was like $20 something with this midsummer sale, and it's going on for like another week. But when is this? What do you mean? This app, the Cupid's Corner? This is from Lovestruck. This is from Lovestruck, but if you are able to play with mods though, there is like a mod by Little Miss Sam, and she has a dating app. So if you don't want to get Lovestruck, I feel like Lovestruck is the most easy recreated pack because there's literally mods for everything in the pack pretty much. Okay, maybe we can chat with her. Yeah, Simda, yeah. That's the one. I used to use it before I had Lovestruck. And it works pretty well. Okay, let's try to go on a date with her. I like how her profile picture is a little grilled, her holding a grilled cheese. That's pretty funny. I feel like honestly, like the modded one kind of even works a little bit better because you can invite them over like just for a hookup for your house. Oh, he finds her unattractive. He finds Isabel unattractive. Why? And I forgot for him to go get protection. He needs to go buy some because he does not want to have kids. But yeah, the modded one, you can even like invite them over just for like a hookup and then they leave. Okay. Yeah, the Lovestruck though, I would say definitely look into it before you buy it because not a lot of people like this pack. I don't necessarily hate the pack, but it's not one of my most like recommended. I think I have an arcade somewhere. It might be this one. This is like an arcade / movie theater. Yeah, the mod one, the Simda mod. Lovestruck does have some funny aspects. Like I like the little costumes and the little game that they can play that comes with it. The seductive dance, the dating, like creating a date and all that. I like it. I know a lot of people complain saying that the relationship bar goes down too quickly, but I like Sims being able to spontaneously breaking up. And realistically, like if Sims, like if they have a baby or something and they aren't being romantic to each other, I feel like it adds more realism. Like, you know, you're not doing romantic interactions, so the bar goes down. So I personally don't hate Lovestruck. I just feel like it's so easily, if you're able to play with mods, recreated, that I wouldn't recommend the pack if you're able to play with mods. If you want the world though, the world's okay. Yeah, I don't mind the world. I like the Spanish style world and like the vibes of the world and the little hotel that's in it in the pack. So I play on an iMac and I mod on there. I think you can only mod on like PC or Mac. Because I think to be able to mod like on a PS5, you would need to like mod your entire PS5 or something, so it's a lot more complicated. So usually modding on CC is like exclusively like a PC type of thing. This is his date, Isabel. Which he finds her unattractive, but we still need to have them chat. These are like townies that I placed in Sulani, and they're here in Oasis Springs. Let's discuss interest. Oh, my arcade stuff is gone. I think I disabled it when I updated. I disabled some of my stuff when I updated the game when the Fairies pack came out. But I had like little arcade stuff. The look, yeah. The side eye. But I gotta add back in my arcade stuff. He was in a relationship when I left his household. But I guess he ended that relationship. They're getting along okay though, so far. His hunger need is kind of going down. Romance. Let's exchange numbers. He's not one of my main Sims. I don't think I'm gonna get him in a relationship. But I do have other Sims that I need to check up on. But let's try to finish this little date before I check up on the other Sims. And she's cute though. She's a cute little townie. Ask about career. What do? You got some simoleons? Not give apartment key. Like how it already popped up. This is our first date. Bold pickup line. Compliment appearance. Ooh. Has some allergies. Okay, they need to flirt, share interest, light physical intimacy. I like how they haven't even gone into the venue. They're just chatting. Maybe we can get them to woohoo in the bathroom or something. Okay, they're starting to have a little bit of a relationship bar. Not this one. This is one of the Strangerville townies that I downloaded off the gallery to be an NPC. See, today is Sunday in the game. I think I want to load into one of my family Sims because they have to get married. So I feel like them getting married on a Sunday would be the good thing to do while their family members are off work. So let's speed through this date. Let's see if they could have a first kiss, if it's an option yet. First kiss. A romantic satisfaction begins. Thank you for stopping by and chatting and all the likes. I appreciate you. Good night. I appreciate you hanging out. Oh, they can get into the venue. Here, let's stop the date because I gotta go check up on some other Sims. And something's wrong with this venue. Not the little tissues. That it was a bad date. Well, he didn't like her much anyways. I'm gonna see if I could go and plan one of the relatives' wedding. She married or is engaged to a surgeon. So she looked up and is engaged to a rich Sim. So I'm gonna see if I could plan their wedding and see if it goes smoothly or not. Welcome in. We're just here playing The Sims. We're live on YT and on TikTok right now. And we're about to attempt to plan a Sim wedding. Okay, marked as unplayed. Let's go to Willow Creek. Where is she at? Why is she not home? And hopefully they both have the day off from work so that we can plan this wedding. I'm just gonna put the wedding venue. I don't know if I'm gonna make it at their home or just do that one wedding venue in Zambia, which I feel like would make sense because most of her family lives in San Bernardino and she is from San Bernardino. She just lives in Willow Creek right now with her fiance. This is her fiance. We have to bring her home and then plan this wedding event. She's also older than him. He's a young adult and she's an adult already. We gotta see if we can try to get her pregnant too. Welcome in. Okay, plan a customized wedding event. Oh, I don't have a wedding cake for them. I might need to have her go to Tortosa and get a wedding cake. Maybe we don't need one. We can just hire a caterer. Or if I have a computer, I could probably order one. Order. Purchase wedding cake. Perfect. I kind of like this beachy wedding cake. So we'll get that. Let's get the guest. Not her ex is on here. We still haven't broken up with him. We need to. Okay, this is her brothers. We'll invite them. And then all of these people are like her family down here. They better not show up in a costume. We just had a costume party, so some of them are still in costumes. We're not gonna invite Tony because she is a crazy sim. So yeah, we're not gonna invite her. And then all the other sims are scared of her. Cut cake, exchange vows. throw rice spousal kiss. Let's pick a wedding dress for her. I had to see what wedding dresses I have, what wedding CC I have, and what her vibe's gonna be. I think we should go for a classy vibe. This is her current formal wear. Okay. Okay, we have this option 1 with the train, and this one has like a little bit of a shorter one. We can do something more simple, like this one. There's like this off-white one. And I think we definitely need to change her hair too. Another option. I like this one or the first one right now. So we'll see. We got this. Welcome. I do have some, you guys can give some input too if you'd like. I have some by Senate. Where are they? Kind of feeling that one right now. This could be an option. We got this one with the gloves. We just gotta take off the nails though. Or this one has this little bow. This is kind of just a classic wedding dress. Oh, I kind of love this one. I might go with this one. I feel like this one is a vibe. We might do this one. Let's give her a new hairdo for her wedding. probably an up to. Okay. Get her the long hair. Maybe this one. I kind of like it. I gotta give her some earrings too. A little under eye concealer. Hide them bags. I gotta change her nails too. Here's the bride. Very cute, very demure. And I gotta see what he has for his formal wear. He's just an NPC that my sim hooked up with, so I don't know what his outfits are looking like. It's 2 in the morning already, y'all. We're close to 9,000 likes on TikTok right now. Love it. Okay, his outfit I feel like is fine. Dress code polished. And let's have everybody, should we have them all just show up in black? So she's like the only one wearing white. And we're gonna go to San Myshuno to Center Park for the wedding. I didn't hire a caterer or a bartender. We can do that. Once we're there, hopefully nobody shows up looking crazy, because I had a wedding once where all the guests showed up in costumes. So yeah, that was crazy. Showing up in costumes to a wedding. Starting to get a little sleepy. Let's see how far we can get in this wedding before we log off. So you gotta see how far we get in this wedding. Hopefully it goes somewhat smooth. Welcome. How's it going? I want to see how everybody, her family, shows up looking. I don't know what that sound was. Hard worker, sure. She likes hard worker Sims. It's her wedding. Why is she... I guess because it's cold. I forgot it's winter. I don't know why we would have a winter wedding. And he's in a costume. Yep. Why? Okay. It's fine. And he's in his doctor's outfit. Okay. It's fine. It's great. It's lovely. Let's have him change and get inside. We already have a mixologist. Perfect. Put on your wedding dress, girl. And yeah, I'm not going to place the wedding cake down yet because I don't want them to cut the cake ahead of time. And he needs to change too. There you go. We can just have them chit chat. Why is everybody going upstairs? What is upstairs? And he still hasn't changed. Okay. Should we just already have them get married and then hang out, cut the cake with the family? Ceremony activities. Please take your seats. Yep. I also gotta have them take pictures. And go here. Hi. Okay. Is everybody going to their seats? Is she about to pee herself? Okay, one person went over. What is this outfit? Okay, girl. And then these people have books in their hands. Okay. Let's have them get married before they freeze out here. Why did he get up? Everybody sit down. We'll have them get married and then go inside to cut the cake. Should we have him give a speech? They could have a speech inside. I don't want them to be out here for too long. Exchange vows and kiss. Not him reading a book during the ceremony. What if he just had a little broken heart above? He better not be thinking of breaking up with us. Imagine he called off the wedding. Are they gonna kiss yet or what? Oh, not them bumping noses. Okay, let's have them throw rice. Have guests throw rice. And they're still reading books. And they're like frozen in their interaction. Okay, I think I'm gonna log off for the night and get some sleep. Hello over on YT. I'm streaming on YT and TikTok. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe and follow. I'm going to try to be going live more often, usually either late night or afternoon. But good night, everybody. I've been on for a little bit, so good night. Also, all my lives are posted over on my YT channel.